G'day humans, Chris Stead from Finder here. I'm on the road. Today I'm at the Voco Central Melbourne Hotel here. It's an IHG Hotel. Look, I'm going to take you for a bit of a tour. I've just been here for one night and just so you know what to expect if you're thinking about staying here.
Are we there yet?
No!
Are we there yet?
No!
Are we there yet?
No!
Are we there yet?
Yes!
Dad, I'm hungry.
So here we are at the entrance, which is all the way down there. I'll walk you down there. So we're on, this is Lonsdale Street here, if you know Melbourne. Going down to, that's Elizabeth Street on the intersection down there. So super central, lots of restaurants and shops around here. Tram line also just goes down that road over there as well. You can see there's parking there. Should you want to park, otherwise you've got just a little bit of a spot here where you can get dropped off by an Uber or taxi or whatever. And to get into the place, you come down here. Now, for me, I'm just down here for one night. I'm coming down for a work event this morning. So I got here quite late because of all the plane cancellations during the mid-2022. So I very much just a business stay. You've seen some of my other videos, you'll know that usually I'm with the family, not this time. So I'll review it through the lens of being here for a business trip. Check-in was really good, thankfully, because I was really tired and over it by the time I got here. And it's just a breeze, the guy was really nice, sorted me out really quickly, and up I went to my room, went around, found a pub, had a beer, went to sleep. And everything's super new and modern. I'll take you up to 6M, which is there's a gym there. There's also there's the lobby, just so you can see the check-in process. So the hotel obviously starts on floor 6 and goes up to 26. I stayed on floor 9.
Level 6, yeah.
I actually kind of really like the style they've done all this in. It's really nice all the way through the hotel. I'll show you obviously more of it, but it's just got a really good look. I came up here last night, there was a shindig going on here. I don't know what it was about, but wine and people. So you got your reception and desks and so forth, and not very busy actually for this time of the morning. It's just before 9 o'clock. Stairs going up. Where do the stairs go? They go up. You can see little bars. There's so many nooks and crannies in this place. I say they have lots of business events here. Lots of conference rooms, tables, little bars set up so you can have multiple going at once. That kind of thing. I'll just see if I can find this gymnasium for you. I haven't had time to go there. Let's go take a look. There's just arches everywhere. Oh, not down here, in the library. Look at that. The view off to the cityscape. So here we are up on floor 7 of the Voco Hotel in central Melbourne. As you can see, pretty lovely outlook really. Just in the centre of the city here, but not really crowded in by that big buildings, at least here on where the restaurant is, which I'll show you in a sec. So this is, floor 7, kind of the doing floor, if you like. I guess unless you're here on your honeymoon, the doing floor might be upstairs, but here's a little outdoor pool. I wish I'd known it was heated actually. It's in the middle of winter right now. So I just figured that swimming wasn't going to be on the cards, but it's actually, you can see, quite heated, judging by the steam. So I probably should have got in there, to be honest. Brought my boardies. Anyway, not a very big pool. You wouldn't want to be here with a whole bunch of families in the middle of summer. There wouldn't be much room in there. It'd probably be about 80% urine, I reckon. Anyway, let's have a look inside. So Let's show you the so a bit of it's used at the moment, probably because it's the middle of winter, so that's obviously a bar that's probably set up for the pool area. There's a bunch of meeting rooms and little nooks and crannies all over the place in this joint actually. Hammer. So it's all set up for little meetings and I guess you could have little get-togethers in here. So it's all set up for that kind of stuff. Very business focused, I guess you could say. Had the buffet breakfast this morning. It was fine. Not the most varied of lineups, but more than adequate, all the essentials. Nothing to really complain about other than it took me about 20 minutes to get a coffee. But I think I just timed it wrong because the bloke next to me rocked up and got a coffee in a couple of minutes. So I think I just timed it badly. Must have got in there when it was a big run. But that wasn't my experience. There's taps there, tap beer. Omelettes on order and various other little eggs and bits and pieces like that. So all very COVID safe nowadays. So kind of really nicely spaced out, not like packed. Just like sardines in here, just a few little islands with some goodies. As you can see, really nice outlook, very tall roof. And obviously in the warm months you can see outside there as well, which would be really, really nice. So here we are up on the floor I'm staying on, level 9. Like I said, it goes up to 26. I was staying in 909, which is down here. I do apologise that usually I have a camera person, but today I am going solo, so I do apologise for that. But anyway, let's go have a look at the room and tell you my thoughts. So 909, I've also got some, look at this, the door to the door. So it's obviously you can get some multiple suites hooked up that way if you're travelling in a large group. Okay, so here is the room. Now, numerous pros and cons. First off, it's not a big room. It's very kind of cubicle-y, but more than suitable for one person. King size bed in this room, so this is just the standard king room. Obviously on a low floor. So not a hell of a lot of, it's not a huge room, but there's still plenty of space. You definitely wouldn't be in here with a kid on the floor or anything like that. Let's see if I can just pan out here. So like the rest of the hotel, I kind of really like the colour scheme, the decor, the look that they've gone for. It's all very nice and new and clean and beautiful, which is good. Coffee, always good. There's a few things in there. We've got set up for some booze if you want some, or I guess water if you want. Mini bar, or mini fridge has no mini bar, so I don't know what you're supposed to do with that for one night stays and so forth. Chill your beer for a bit, I guess. Classic storage, I guess. Nothing you haven't seen a million times before. Now let's have a look at the bathroom. Oh, there I am. So, yeah, it's nicely appointed. Got the pump packs as opposed to little things. I think the little things are pretty much gone everywhere now. Got the glass all the way through, which is if you're someone who doesn't like that kind of claustrophobic, surrounded by tiles experience, or you're a voyeur, I guess. There is glass through to the main room. Shower was okay. Bit fancy with its little dial here. You can't change the pressure, you can only change the temperature. Don't know why they try and reinvent the wheel there, but anyway. Now one thing is that the shower did flood and it doesn't seem to drain correctly, so the water that came out of the shower then proceeded to just go all the way down to the toilet. So you never want water around the bottom of the toilet. So that's a fail. Also got this fancy kind of projected ceramic bowl here for the sink, which is all lovely, looks great and everything, but if you want to fill the water bottle up, can't get in there. Again, tiny little thing, but it annoyed me. Right, shaving mirror. Hello. Okay, now into this room here. Okay, the good thing is little table and chairs. Gives you a bit of an opportunity, I guess, to sit down with a laptop and do some work, long way from a desk. But it gives you somewhere, I guess, to sit. Look, pros and cons, there's also no like kind of just couch or lounge or bar where you can put your bag and rifle through it. So it's just sitting on the seat there. And I, don't know. I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess, but not ideal. It's not a desk, and it's also not a, kind of that bench experience. Give you an idea of the outlook though. I mean, it's all lovely. Oh. So there we go, that's the outlook downstairs. Now, it was quite noisy. So I'm floor 9 down there. I was staying here on a Thursday night, so a bit of action, but not full party night downstairs, and I could hear it. Not to the point where I got my earplugs out, but I did think about it. That's the pool down here, actually, look. I've jumped in from here. So that's something to think about on the lower floors. You do hear a bit from the street, buses and so forth. TV is excellent. Not only is it huge, but you can just plug in your own Netflix and everything. Very, very modern experience with the TV in terms of just enjoying content. So that's a big pro. Now the big negative here for me is this bed. Now you can probably see, I've never seen a bed like this before. See the kind of golf ball? Let's have a look underneath. The golf ball, kind of like the lumpiness of it all. So it's like the whole thing's contoured, so that's a whole bump there, and then there's crevices, and then there's another one, like a soccer ball. The whole way across the bed. I've never experienced anything like that. And look, I'm gonna say, for a hotel of this kind of scale and quality, as opposed to backpackers or something, this is probably the most uncomfortable bed I've ever slept in as a result. Usually you get into these hotel beds and it's just like, oh God, why don't I have this at home? So lovely, fresh sheets, beautiful, comfy bed. Not here. It feels like you're sleeping on a whole bunch of lumps. So I'm sure there's some weird, I don't know, lumbar, chiropractic, fancy reason for it, but it's crap. So that's a big negative for me, the lack of that. Also, this desire to be ultra modern, sometimes, like, I'm all for it, but man, like, so you've got your little switch over here, and you've got your master lights. So this is the only light switch, right? There's the master lights there, and there's master lights again down here, right? So what that does when you press the button is it just turns all the power off, basically. So this power point here, for example, which I was trying to charge my phone and laptop on last night, as soon as you turn the lights off, it turns the power off, so it doesn't charge any longer. So these ones over here, thankfully, kept charging, but there's no table here, so my laptop and everything had to sit on the ground charging because I couldn't charge it sitting at the desk here with the lights off when I was sleeping last night. So again, why? Why make it nuts? I mean, it's not just this hotel. There's so many hotels I spend so much time just trying to work out how to turn the bloody lights on and off. Just make it easy. So there's that. And finally, I just want to mention this over here. And Babini's on this because here's your aircon. And the problem is it's all lit up like neon lights, and it's all, if you have a look at that direction, pointing straight at your face. So when I was trying to sleep last night, there's this big glowing blue light coming from this thing the whole entire time, which doesn't dim or turn down or anything, it just stays on. So I had to cover it with my beanie, which is lucky I had the beanie here. So yeah, so in general, while I quite like the hotel, the way that they've presented it and the way they've done it up and the little nooks and crannies and the not lovely area to eat and everything like that, the room actually was not the greatest experience. Mostly the biggest impact is the bed. I don't like the way they've done the mattress. I don't get it. It's not nice, it's not comfortable, and it's not luxurious. That's the biggest gremlin really. All the other little things like the drain, the light over here, that type of stuff, you can live with that. The way they've done the power isn't ideal, but yeah, ultimately you're gonna have to deal with this bed. So if that's something that you is gonna be an issue for you, it's definitely worth thinking about. Anyway guys, thanks very much for watching. That's my review of the Voco Hotel in central Melbourne. one of the IHG hotels. It's, yeah, it's a questionable one, this one. Anyway, as for me, I'm back on the road.